Morning world, I'm back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. Because if God gave this man, you can't put a price on it. Take all them names, throw them away, they don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on this platform is the characteristics of Jesus, the knowledge of yours from God. And that's the names I want you to remember. Like I try to tell y'all, you understand what I'm saying? And my purpose is to come out here. I'm in a place where you're, I'm used to ridicule, I'm used to rejection, and all that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not going to topple me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in kingdom. I'm walking in kingdom power. That means, I depend on God. So I don't have to depend on no man. You can't move and shift me nowhere. If I'm at a place and people don't want me there, that to me that means this is that I've outgrown the place and God wants me somewhere else. So you're not gonna. My mindset is the exact opposite of what the world teaches. And Jesus says in the last days, he says, come out of her. Be ye separate. It means come out of the world's thinking, because we already understand who the ruler is of this world. And when you follow yourself following the systems, that means you become subject to that power. Two can't walk together unless they agree. So let me start this statement out, this teaching this morning. And this teaching this morning is about, the title is, don't listen to what people say. Not that. This title that I'm bringing you to this morning, it's not the money, it's the principle. Now y'all back there in the back room, did y'all hear me? It's not the money, it's the principle. Let me give you a scenario most of the time that sits inside of. Say somebody owes you $1,000. When these people owe you this $1,000, you know the mistake that I would make all the time? Is I would, that person owed me $1,000, I would go around and tell everybody that person owed me. Everybody that person owed me. And when I caught up with that person, you understand? I wasn't the type of person that would put my hands on people. And let me just show you what I see going on in the world. I've seen people beat people down because of money. Here's what the guy that's beating the other guy, he says, it's not the money, it's the principle. If you just came, I would have gave it to you. No, you wouldn't. Money take you that far, you was going to do that anyway. But here's what he doesn't see. When you do something to somebody like that, and you get away and you walk away from that situation, and your pride and your ego, look what I just done to this guy. No, that was God's mercy when you walked away. Because let me show you something. Oftentimes battles are lost because we walk into situations and we underestimate, you understand, the opponent. Let me give you an example. I've had people spit on my shoes, mush me in the face. When I was ignorant when God first started me to, not when God first started me, but along the ways in life, you understand what I'm saying, things, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to deliver the message. But what people didn't understand, a lot of them times, because I spent my time in and out of jail, I was on parole. And the only reason they walked away from that situation, things I could have did to them, you understand, they don't understand. But anyway, when you do that, always remember, the money is not the principle. You're the principle. Which is greater, you or the money? Now, other words, that means this. if I happen to hurt that person or kill that person, and I wind up going and doing a life sentence, you know what's going to happen after that? The devil's job is to take the man out of the house, head and household, so the children, you understand, cannot know, and they go picking and choosing what they think a man is, about a leadership person is. When you take that man out that household, right? You know what that man's going to experience while he's locked up? He's never getting out. Somebody else is going to be calling your. Somebody else is going to be calling your. The children are going to be calling somebody else daddy, and your wife is going to be calling somebody else baby. It's called a risky situation. So you have to weigh the checks and balances in situations in life. Learn how to sacrifice. That's what sacrifice can be. Sacrifice your ego. Sacrifice your need to be seen and recognized for some guy that's tough. Because that's not really a tough guy. A tough guy is the one that can come out here and live life on life's terms. Learn to live life on life's terms, you know, and even though everything is wrong, being able to do everything right. For him and everybody that's involved, that's what's all a tough guy. It's easy to take shortcuts in life. Because I took them all. And I want to put that out there this morning and let people know, listen, if you're in a place in your life, I've been there, and you say to yourself, man, I don't like it here, I want to get out of here. Stop waiting for God to give you information. In the situation, it's giving you information. The information is this. If you don't want to be there, you're not supposed to be there. God said He wants you to have a life and a life more abundant. Get out of there. And stop looking for people to fix your problems that you created. Because I don't care what you say, what's happening to you in the world, you always got to bring it back to yourself. What part did I play? This is the thing that people don't ever. Most battles people are coming up against today, they went in, made choices, turned it all into a spider web. Now they want somebody to come in and help them. Let me tell you something. When I went down to my situation, I turned around and wasn't nobody standing up but me and Jesus. And so I'm giving you a heads up on certain things. That's probably just going to happen to you. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's why you have to learn your energy. You got to know who to give it to. Your energy, people that are not worthy of it, do not give it to them. You understand what I'm saying? And this is how you know, if you want peace in your life, you understand what I'm saying? Why don't you put all the gossip, get it out? Because it's inside you, even when people hear me curse. They say, oh man of God can curse. Who told you that? Because that guy told you about the glass house. Well, people show you out in front. That's not what's going on behind their walls. And that's why my neighbors and all of them hear me hog and scream and all that. Because I keep myself transparent. You understand? Because it might be the thing that saves you. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole point I'm trying to tell everybody this morning before I go to work is that, He said you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. So when people are willing to face the truth of their situation and start looking outside themselves, understand that you're the source of all your problems. That's why I say go in. You have to slay your own demons. You know, stop looking for people to come in and fix the mess that you made when a mess didn't even need to be made. You know, and sometimes God will take the whole package and sit it in your life. You know why people are not worthy and they can't receive it? Because they've been done so wrong and so much harm, they don't believe what they see. So you know what they'll do? They'll go sacrifice that for something that will tell them what they want to hear. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So if nobody told you they love you today, I do. You should let it be real. You should let it be.